On first down, they hand off to Marlon Mack. Huge hole, 50-yard line. He's at the 40, still going, near sideline. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Marlon Mack. Touchdown, I-N-D-Y. And again, it's picked up. It's Darius Leonard. Leonard with his second INT, and he's streaking down the near sideline. He's at the 40, he's at the 30, he's at the 20. He's gonna go. A pick six for the Maniac.
Horseshoe is back, baby. The horseshoe is back.
What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice podcast live stream. It is the game day eve stream of week 4. The Colts will be facing the Chicago Bears this week. A lot of great things happening this week and a lot of injury news to talk about, a lot of matchups to talk about. What do we expect from this Colts team this weekend? And the fact also that the game was flexed from 1 o'clock to 4:25 tomorrow. So remember, guys, before I even get started with everything going on, be sure to like the stream, guys. If you enjoy yourselves, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy our content or want to just subscribe, feel free to do so. And also, if you guys want to also become a channel member, be sure to hit the join button down there below next to the subscribe button. You can hit that join button, look at a couple different ways to join this team. All right. Thank you guys so much for everyone that is in here. Thank you to everyone who will be watching today. And yes, guys, if anyone wants to know, I will be doing the game day live play-by-play stream again tomorrow. I promise you I will be. A lot of stuff I'm sure that is going to be fun to talk about. And you guys seem to enjoy the live play-by-play last week. So I am going to do it again, I swear. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And again, guys, really hope you enjoyed this stream. Talk a little bit today about what is going on with the Colts. Let's see what we got here. A couple comments here right off the bat. Colts wide receivers better stop getting injured, looking like last year. Not right away. Not right now. I could definitely see your point, but right now, I mean, the Colts are healthier at wide receiver than they ever were last year. I mean, T.Y. Hilton's still healthy. Zach Pascal's still healthy. No, they got a couple guys there, so they got some other options. But yeah, this Colts team definitely needs to stop getting injured at the wide receiver position, man. They are having some issues. As always, got to have the juice for today. Been a long day, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I had a long day. Had work this morning. Had to go in really early, so been up for a while. But you know, I'm here with you guys, ready to enjoy today. I have tomorrow off, man. I'm enjoying today. How are we feeling, guys, about this matchup versus the Bears? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I know what the national media is thinking, but I want to see what y'all think. Happy game day eve. What's up? What do y'all think of Dobbs scouting Trey Lance? Yeah, Trey Lance is definitely a quarterback that I think the Colts will be keeping an eye on for the time being. Who knows how long he's actually going to be a guy that the Colts continue to scout. We'll know further on, but who knows? Burton is back versus the Bears. Yes, sir. I actually did a video on that earlier today, saying that Trey Burton was reactivated and he is now active for the first time this season, and he's back against his former team. So go figure, right? I mean, I think Frank Reich knew all along that Trey Burton was going to be ready for this game. I think he was just playing with the Bears because then they wouldn't have the chance to scout against him, which is kind of funny given the fact that they probably already know everything about him, so it probably wouldn't be such a big deal. I hope Michael Pittman Jr. will be back to playing after the bye week. I agree, Joshua, and I think he will. It's one of those dealios where I think he's I think he does get back after the bye week, shortly after the bye week, whether or not that's week 8 or week 9, not 100% sure there, but I think the Colts will be able to get him back pretty soon. It doesn't sound like it was nowhere near season ending, and it sounds like they caught it pretty early. So it's great to hear. It's good that he's going to be able to have some ability. Jennifer, what's up? Let's bring the juice tomorrow against the Bears. Absolutely. I'm going to be bringing the juice tomorrow. I promise y'all. Colts D-line proves their dominance this week against a 3-0 team and silences the doubters. Hey, Tim D. Clark. Hey, I hope they do, man. I mean, I was getting a lot of comments over the last week of people saying that, this Colts defensive line's still not that good. Guys, here's the funny thing. The Colts have blitzed the least of any team in the NFL this season, but yet are second in pressure rating. They're second in pressure rating throughout the whole NFL season so far through 3 weeks. This team is consistently getting to the quarterback. They are making good plays. They are constantly forcing quarterbacks out of the backfield. And out of the pocket. So this team is getting pressure. And I think they can do that again this week against the Bears because the Bears' offensive line is not very dominant. It's obviously not as good as Indianapolis's offensive line when it comes to pass protection. And so far through the season, I mean, the pass protection for Rivers has been pretty solid. I think he wasn't sacked last week. I think he was sacked twice in week 1 and once last week. So 3 sacks in 3 weeks. I mean, he's on pace to only be sacked 16 times this year. So that would probably put him at probably number 1, if not really close. So we'll have to see. Hunter Peterson, what's up, Hunter? Good to have you in here, sir. Glad to have everyone in here. Let's see what we got. 25 of you in here. Thank you to everyone watching. I'm mad that Colts game got moved to 4. Why, Joshua? Why are you mad that I got moved? Going to be a close game versus the Bears. Yeah, Silver Yoshi. I think a lot of people are viewing that the same way. I think that a lot of people are saying this is going to be a close game where, defenses might take over in this game. You might see very little scoring, which I don't mind if that's as long as the Colts come up on the right side of it. I'm honestly kind of nervous about that Bears defense. Yeah, I am a little bit too. Obviously, the Colts have here's the thing. One of their safeties is doubtful. Khalil Mack is questionable. And one of their inside linebackers is questionable too. I still think Mack's going to play, but, there's a couple of injuries to that defense that will certainly help the Colts. But, yeah, if Khalil Mack didn't play, that would be huge for the Colts. But, yeah, we'll have to see how that works. I feel good about the chances. All right, Nomadic. All right, I feel you. I think it'll be a Jonathan Taylor game. Fuller and Jalen Johnson are no joke at cornerback. 27-20 Colts. Jalen Johnson certainly is no joke. You were right about that. The cornerback out of, I believe it was Utah as well. Jalen Johnson was a very good corner, no question about it. I think, the Colts definitely will be looking to try not to throw the ball deep. They actually probably will try to attack through the run game because of the simple fact that the Bears are actually 17th in the NFL in yards per game right now when it comes to the rushing attack. They're actually giving up 5 yards a carry on average. So if the Colts can capitalize on that, that'd be great. I'm excited to see Patman's debut if the Colts don't go tight end heavy tomorrow. They probably will go tight end heavy, to be honest. Colts better win tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. Well, Sarah, happy early birthday to you. Glad that you're in here, and I certainly hope they win and get that birthday present for you. Taylor and Wilkins should be getting that 5 or more regularly, which and with the tight end situation looking good, expect a lot more first down conversions. I agree. And, and the thing is too, one thing that could lead to the Colts actually, getting away from the rushing attack a little bit is the running or the rain is actually not supposed to be there tomorrow. It actually went from a 50% chance of rain tomorrow throughout the game to a 20% chance. And I think that also probably had a little bit to do with the fact that it's a little bit later in the day and the rain is supposed to be out of the Chicago area by then. So that's great to hear. I'm going to be bored till then. Yeah, I feel that, dude. I do. I'll probably just watch a little bit more football beforehand. I just don't know which game to watch, but I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I'll also be getting ready for the game tomorrow. Again, guys, we're going to be doing a live play-by-play tomorrow on the stream. I'm going to be doing it again, and I hope that you guys will enjoy that. You guys seem to enjoy it the last time, so certainly hope that you guys are going to tune in for that one again tomorrow. I'll have the backwards hat, kind of what I'm used to, my normal look. I've just been real tired today, so I apologize for not getting too up and ready for it, but I promise I'll make sure to be doing it really well tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Hunter Peterson with the $3 super chat. Hope Phillip Rivers limits the turnovers in this game. Hunter, thank you so very much for the $3 super chat. That's very nice of you. Very much appreciated, Hunter. Thank you very much. And yes, I do think that Phillip Rivers will limit the turnovers. I think he's become much more aware, and I think he's pretty clear that he knows what this defense can do. So I think he'll be fine. I don't think he's going to have a ton of turnovers like that. I just don't think he will. I think he's going to be okay. I doubt it's a close game, and 4 p.m. games give Reich more time to prepare, he said, against the Jets. Oh, okay. I doubt it's a close game, and 4 p.m. games give. Oh, so Titleist, are you thinking that this one's going to be a blowout for the Colts? Is that more of what you're thinking? PFF says Rivers has been pressured only 17 times in 3 games, and that he was pressured 17 times in any individual game 6 times last season. Wow. I mean, that just goes to show you right there, guys, what this Colts offensive line does for Phillip Rivers versus what it did in Los Angeles. I mean, I almost said San Diego, caught myself. But anyway, that just goes to show you Phillip Rivers hasn't had to do a whole lot, but he's also not had to worry about, getting hit that much. He has so much confidence in his offensive line, and that offensive line's just so good. I mean, 3 sacks in 3 games, only been pressured 17 times. So he's basically only getting pressured about 5.5 times a game. Pretty much it's 6 times a game, basically. I mean, that's once per quarter of any passes that he has. I mean, that's really good, man. It's really good. Let's give the Bears their first loss. Hey, you know it, Joshua. You know it. And the national media hyping these Bears up like no tomorrow. You know that the Colts are going to come in insane underdogs, even though they're 2.5-point favorites. Yeah, I'm sure Rivers loves the fact that he's getting more time to throw behind our O-line. Yeah, absolutely. Are we going to be able to run the ball on this Bears team? Also, does TJ Carey being out worry you? Yes, I do believe that the Colts can move the ball on this front 7. Here's my thing. The Bears lost a couple of key guys on that front 7. Leonard Floyd was one of them. I thought Floyd was one of their best run-stopping guys when it came to stopping the run. And ever since then, I think that they've just kind of lost a little bit of that edge, a little bit. And not to say that they still can't play the run well. They certainly can if you're not ready to play well. But I think Mark Lewinsky's done much better in improving his overall blocking ability so far this season. Even though the running attack hasn't really gotten going that much this season, it's still been average. So I think the Colts can do it because, like I said earlier, I think with the Bears giving up 5 yards per carry, they're average against the run in the NFL right now. I think that they certainly can do just that. I think that we can be able to get another 100-yard day out of this team. And if we're able to do that, then I feel good with our chances going forward. I think that the Colts can do a little more. And I think that Frank Reich's going to open this offense up a little more. I think that he's going to give Rivers and the running backs and others a little bit more opportunity to show their strengths than what he has in previous weeks. I predict a final score like 24-21, Colts on top. Yeah, I think I was close to that too. I didn't think it was much higher than that, to be honest. This will be a good test. The Bears have Mack, Hicks, and Quinn. The front seven for the Bears is brutal. We'll have to be good. Yeah, Hicks is the one that scares me more than Mack, to be honest. Because Hicks actually has the most sacks on the team. Hicks has been their best pass rusher. I think Hicks is, I don't know if he leads the NFL, but he definitely leads their team in sacks right now. I think he has the same amount of sacks as Justin Houston, I believe. Hicks is definitely good. And Mack and Hicks, that's a tough test for anyone, man. That's tough for anyone to take on. Honestly worried about us not having played any competitive team yet. Thoughts on passing game tomorrow? I don't think that the competitiveness has anything to do with it. I don't think that's true. I honestly think that this defense or this offense has – no, let me repeat that. This defense has faced some decent offense already this season against the Vikings. I think they've faced the most explosive offense that they've faced so far already in the Vikings. In regards to, the defenses we played, you definitely have a point there. But then again, I would say to this that, that front seven for the Jacksonville Jaguars is definitely pretty good. They definitely can get some pressure. They definitely are good in the run game. And we did pretty well moving the ball against them. We just didn't convert. Right. So I think that the Colts will look to capitalize on that. Jonesy RDU, what's up, man? Hey, everyone. Happy Saturday, Jonesy. Am I going to see you in the live stream? Am I going to see you in the live stream tomorrow? I really hope I do, man. Rivers has proven in the last two games he has the patience to adopt to the game plan. Up near 100 passer rating, he hits his targets. Absolutely, Nomadic. TJ Carey, if out, will be missed. He has been pretty good. Yeah, that was one thing I forgot to mention. TJ Carey. Yeah, getting Rocky Sin's great. That's obviously really good. Get your best cornerback, your number one young cornerback. Obviously, that's good. But, it does suck to see TJ Carey not playing for the first time in 4 years, especially with as good as he's been. I mean, he's been the best corner on this team since coming onto the team. That he's been targeted, I think they said 7 times, and he's only allowed 2 catches, and he's had 2 interceptions. So, I mean, he's getting just as many interceptions as he's allowed catches. So, TJ Carey's been really good for this team so far. I expect an offensive game plan similar to the Jags, but with better execution, better defense. Terrence, you're absolutely correct. I was just saying that. I definitely agree with you. I think the Colts are going to try to go back to that a little bit. When will the live stream be up tomorrow? Probably 4:00 because the game's at 4:25. So the stream will start at 4:00 tomorrow. How many sacks do you think the defense gets? What did we have last game? We had 2, right? I think we get 3 this game. I think we get 3. I honestly think we can get 3 because Foles isn't as mobile as Sam Darnold is, and we had 2 in that last game. So I think we can do that. Hey, guys, your other co-host, Cody Felger, is in the chat. Everyone like and subscribe. You all listen to him. Have you talked about Tariq Cohen being out? Do you think that's as big of a deal as some are saying? Well, given the fact of what we've seen teams be able to do against the Colts with running backs like Tariq Cohen, guys who can catch the ball out of the backfield and just rack up yards. 100%, this is huge for this game. This may not be a huge deal for the Bears in the long run because they have David Montgomery. But Tariq Cohen and what he would provide against a team like the Colts, in which we've seen in the past them struggle to go against the screen running backs or the running back out of the backfield delay stuff, that would be huge. That's huge for the Colts not having to go up against a threat like that. So it is big. I'm hoping we use Jordan Wilkins a lot tomorrow as a nice change of pace back. 15, 20 carries for Taylor, 10, 15. I agree, Silver Yoshi. I think that they should do that, and I think they will. I think Wilkins has been showing his value. All right, good, Jonesy. I'm glad that I'll see you there tomorrow, man. Ooh. Now we're starting to get a couple people chatting in here. I don't know how good the Bears O-line is, but hopefully we get to Nick Foles. Yeah, their O-line's been average. It's not been great. It's been like average, I think. So not too bad. I feel like this is a must-win for us. Tennessee doesn't seem to be slowing down, which isn't usual. Also, this will prove all the haters saying the Colts are overrated, played trash teams right. Yeah, Fitty Rap, I absolutely agree. I don't agree that this is a must win. I don't agree with that, but you're right in the sense that it will shut up the haters for sure. And, you're right. I mean, Tennessee hasn't looked great, but they have been putting up wins. Seeing the latest COVID news, I would have to wonder if the season may be in jeopardy. Here's my thing to say on that, Jonesy. I'll say this right now. You guys remember in the beginning of, when did the season start for the MLB? It started in July, right? Late July, early August, right? People were saying after the Cardinals and the Marlins got cases all over, people were like, oh my God, they canceled the season. Stop. It's over. It's over. Guys, the MLB season continued. It's still going. Okay. It's going to be fine. The NFL already started this. They're not stopping it now. I assure you, they're not stopping it. They have things in place to be able to play. They have been postponing these games the correct way, getting players to play a little later and getting things organized. I approve of what they're doing right now. I like how the NFL's handling it. They're not freaking out. They're just organizing it in a different fashion. It's up to these players, these coaches, and everyone else to remind themselves again how we started this season. We need to continue to do that. Hey, our favorite Jaguars man is in here. Elliot Crabtree. What's up, fellas? How you doing, Elliot? Yeah, exactly what I was saying, Philly Rep. They want their money too much. That's also true. I may end up missing the Browns game because I have company coming into town. It's all good, man. I understand. I wish I could miss that game, but yeah, it's not at 1. It's at 4:25. I remember that, Elliot. Yeah, it got moved. So no, they postponed the game because they're moving the Chiefs-Pats game, so the Colts-Bears game will replace that. Well, they postponed it due to the fact that, what's going on. But, I mean, yeah, the reason the Colts-Bears game was able to move up is because there was the open slot, right? They would rather take a couple 1 o'clock games that are unnecessary and just move it to that spot. So that makes sense. Hold on a second. Hold on. Devin Church with the $5 super chat. What's good, Juice Heads? Devin, thank you so much for being in here. A loyal member to the stream, everybody. I love this, man. Thank you, Devin Church. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Tomorrow's going to be fun, man. I hope I see you in the live stream, Devin. I hope I see you. But, Devin, thank you for being in here, man. Thanks so much. Colts get their 3rd straight safety. As long as it's Justin Houston doing it. Great insight, my man. Best Colts follow on Twitter. Thank you, Coach CT7. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. We're trying out here, man. We're trying to build this thing up. Just hit 3,400 subs the other day, guys. You guys are outstanding. Thank you. Love every single one of you that are in here. NFL may extend season into January instead of playoffs if things get out of hand. Yeah, I mean, that's another option. It's definitely something they could think of. That's definitely an option. They talked about doing that potentially if there's more of this down the line, but they're doing a good job of moving bye weeks around, so I think they will probably keep it going. I wish Minnesota would win this weekend, but I bet they'll choke again. That the Texans go 1-3 or 1-3. I hear that would certainly give some scary flashbacks. Yeah, for real. The Texans are going to have a hard game there, but I think the Texans will win just because I think they're a better overall team, and I don't think that and Bill O'Brien hasn't lost that locker room yet, despite the fact that they're 0-3. Hey, old Colts Nation. Chef Carolyn, welcome. Thank you for being in here. How's the canvas doing? I thought I saw a picture of it the other day. It looks really dope. Has Mo Alley Cox become tight end number 1? At least right now he has. With the dynamic ability that he has and the ability to stretch this offense out, it certainly helps what he's been able to do, and I think he definitely is right now. Jesus. Elliot, dude, you and the obsession with trying to yell at Titans fans is something else, bro. You are just something. Quick question again. Is James Robinson on the Jags the real deal? Well, I will say this. After his game against the Colts, we were like, oh, wow, he actually looks really good. And he's continued that performance. I mean, I don't remember if it was last week or week 2, but he had a 100-yard game. I swear he did. So Robinson's been pretty good. I'm just saying. Glad to see this channel grow. You guys are great to watch, and the content is excellent. I'll try to make first live stream tomorrow. Silver Yoshi, thank you so very much, man. Appreciate the kind words there. Yeah, we've been trying so hard, guys. I think it was it was this weekend / at the beginning of the week that that Cody was taking control of some of this. I think it was due to the fact that I was trying to go and visit my family a little bit. And, I had some issues with family and COVID recently. So, but thankfully everybody's doing good. So, nothing too crazy there, but, it's been a lot. And I was glad that I had, the part of early of the week off to kind of just get myself, resituated, after doing so much. But now here I am, and I'm ready to do some more, guys. And tomorrow is going to be fun. Tomorrow is just going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are there with me tomorrow. 33-31, I got you. I hope T.Y. has a great game. I hope he gets more targets, man. I really hope he gets more targets. I'm out, fellas. Got some homework to do. Gold Colts Nation, Fitty Rap. I got you, man. See you tomorrow. Who's more of a concern? Allen Robinson, Jimmy Graham, or David Montgomery? Not David Montgomery, because the run game for the Bears hasn't been fantastic. Jimmy Graham doesn't scare me as much. He doesn't scare me as much. I know he's been good for the Bears this season so far, but I'm not 100% guaranteed he's going to keep that up. I think Allen Robinson obviously is the big one. You think our defense is going to have a similar performance, or were the last 2 weeks against weak teams a fluke? No, I don't think it was a fluke, but I do think that this Colts defense will stay strong. I don't think they're going to fold on this Bears offense. I don't see that happening. I think they might give up some more yards than we're used to seeing. They might give up a decent amount of points, but I still think the Colts are going to keep it in the way that they need to. Rigo is playing at a Pro Bowl / All-Pro level, but will probably not be seriously considered. I mean, what is he, 8 of 10 first field goals so far in the season? I think he's 8 of 10, right? That's not too bad. Nick or Rivers if it is a shootout. Well, here's the thing. I know what it's like. Hold on a second. I'm going to exit full screen. I don't know why I went into full screen like that. Nick or Rivers if it's a shootout. Yeah, I've seen Nick Foles in a shootout. I've seen it. I've seen it in the Super Bowl. I went to that Super Bowl. I watched the whole game. And I've seen him do it before. Nick or Rivers, if it's a shootout, I'm going with Nick Foles. I'm just saying. Miles Bryan, my dude, what's up, Miles? How you doing, man? Will I see you in the live stream tomorrow? Let's say we make it to the playoffs as a 3 seed, assuming 10-6 is the win and loss column. What do you think happens from there? Let's also say Campbell and Pittman are back. Let's see. I think I don't remember how the format is because there's 7 teams. I can't remember. Does the 3 seed doesn't get a bye, does it? I don't think the 3 seed gets a bye. I don't remember. But the Colts might win their first game. I just don't know if they'll continue it because, I mean, holy hell, the Chiefs are hard to beat, bro. Sanchez is our secret weapon. He's been really good, man. He's been really good. He's been putting the ball right where we want on those punts and kicks, man. Should we trade for Darnold after he's dumped next year? Yeah, Cody and I just did a video, and I don't know when Cody's going to get it up, but it'll be up at some point. You'll have to watch that video because I explain my thoughts on it. I don't want to give it away, but you'll have to watch that video when it comes out. It's coming on soon. Jared, another member of the stream, just became a member last Sunday. What's up, Jared? How you doing? And am I going to see you in the live stream tomorrow? Hey, Justin Whitmer, one of my mods is in here. What's up, dude? How you doing? So that was who the Bengals were winning. I was talking to somebody at work about it. I forgot who the Bengals were playing. Y'all are going to lose tomorrow. I have the Bengals winning. So, yeah, you can suck on that one, Elliot. I do have the Bengals winning their first game. I feel Allen Robinson could be one of those cornerbacks that could burn rock. It reminds me of the Broncos and Cortland Sutton last year. Hope I'm wrong. I don't know. Sutton, I think, is on a different level than that, but yeah, it's one of those things that could be concerning, but we'll have to see. I could see Leonard having a big game if the defensive line can get to the Foles. Yeah, I absolutely agree, and I think Leonard's going to continue to go out with is going to come out with a vengeance. Not much, just watching some TV. Justin, am I going to see you in the live stream tomorrow? I live in Central Illinois and the talk around here is how hard the Bears are hitting people. We used to be a soft team. Are you concerned about that at all this year? I haven't seen too many of the issues. I haven't seen too many issues like that for the Colts, so I'm not too concerned about that. And the Bears always hit hard. That's always been a Bears thing. Yep, you'll see me tomorrow. Sorry, I ain't been around. I've been super busy. I feel you, Miles. All good, man. I really hope that we don't let Foles pick us apart. He looked really good last week for the time he played. I'm worried. Yeah, I mean, Falcons didn't really have time to prepare for Nick Foles because they were preparing for Mitch Trubisky. And then, the Falcons played horrendous. Then again, it's against the Falcons, guys. The Falcons have been blowing leads for 3 years. I mean, they suck. Their defense sucks. No wonder Nick Foles was able to make that work. Doing good, man, and hell yeah, you'll see me. Low key, I have a bad feeling about this game. I don't know, man. I don't know. It has me a little concerned too. It has me a little concerned, but I think the Colts can pull this one out. Yeah, he has a trash O-line, but I think their offense is more explosive than yours. So you hope to be in the stream? I hope so too, Justin. Let's hope Nick folds. Pressure, sacks, and interceptions. I agree. Because didn't Nick Foles threw a couple interceptions the last time we played him, right? Last time we played Jacksonville, he threw a couple interceptions in that game. So, the Colts need to do that. Grover Stewart is balling. Yeah, I had a guy in the comments over the last couple days that has been telling me that he was talking about how inconsistent the Colts defensive line has been. And I gave him the facts that said that, the Colts are the second best pressure rate against the quarterback in all of the NFL. You have multiple guys with multiple sacks already this year. And our guy that was supposed to come in and start hasn't even been back yet, Teray. So that makes me wonder. And he failed to even mention Grover Stewart in the middle. He failed to recognize that, and I take offense to that because Grover Stewart's been balling. Whether or not you want to say it shows up on the stat sheet, you look at the film, Grover Stewart has been a big reason for why this Colts defense has been able to get pressure because he's making big plays. Bears number 1 in passing touchdowns allowed, have only allowed 2 passing touchdowns in 3 games, fluke or real. Well, since we have to look at the teams, right? You had your first game against the Lions without Kenny Golladay, their number 1 guy. So there's that. You had the Saquon-less Giants. And obviously the Giants have looked like absolute trash all year. And then you played the Falcons with no Julio Jones. And that's just, I think they're going to give up some more. They're obviously good, but I think they're going to give up more. Yeah, Grover is playing like a beast. I'm pretty sure Foles got benched the last time we played him. I don't remember that. I'm liking the way Glow has looked so far. That play where he and Q picked up that double cornerback blitz was amazing. Yeah, and that's something I was thinking about too. I was really excited when I saw Mark Lewinsky play that against the pass. I think he's looked really good in pass coverage or in pass protection. I think he's looked really good. I don't know what it's been said. Maybe he took what Cody's been saying about him to heart. I have no idea. But he's looked really good. Glowinski's looked very, very much improved. Like in all aspects. I think looked like, in my humbling opinion, I think he's actually looked like one of the best offensive linemen on this team right now. Like so far through the whole season, I think he's actually looked just as good, almost as good as Big Q. Seriously, he's looked really good. Obviously, we know he's not on the same level as Quentin Nelson. I'm just saying through the first 3 games, he's made a lot of plays to where it wows you. I'd like to see more sacks than we have, but I like all the interceptions better. And Tyquan Lewis still seems to be slacking. No, he's just not been slacking. He's just not been getting the reps, which sucks because he had such an amazing training camp. So why has he not gotten more snaps? That's what confuses me. But yeah, we'll have to see. I hope Lewis gets more. I just want Teray back. Same. Has anyone said that the last time Foles was good, Reich was his coach? Thank you. I will go even further than that, Coach CT7. The Eagles haven't been good since they got rid of Frank Reich. Frank Reich was their offense in mind. He was the one calling plays. He was the one making that offense move. They have not looked the same. They have not looked the same. Doug Peterson seems to have lost that locker room. Half the time doesn't know what he's doing. That locker room looks like it's in shambles. We'll know how to game plan for him. I think he will, because he knows the strengths and weaknesses of Foles. Cohen being out is more of a big deal than most think. His style burns us. Montgomery is the exact type of back we can shut down. I agree 100%. Foles got benched for Minshew last year. Pretty sure it was against us. Glow has the second best PFF grade of the 5 guys, only behind Q. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. I agree. I like Glowinski. I don't know why people doubt him. One of the best pickups not drafted. Yeah, I mean, last season he had his issues because he was number 1 on our team in penalties. He obviously had the biggest issue when it came to pass protection. It was something he had to improve on, but he's done that. He seems to have really gotten much better at pass protection this year, at least so far. It could be a huge difference maker with the Frank Reich knowing how to come at Nick Foles, even on the Jags last year. Yeah, and he was his quarterback coach before. He was the offensive coordinator. He knows how it works. With the Bears defense, I'm expecting up to 3 field goals to win, which means pressure on Hot Rod. Clean the goggles. Hopefully there ain't no rain, so that way he ain't going to mess them up. Do you think Hines will make a good wide receiver? I feel like he would be a good guy to replace Campbell. I've had this conversation brought up quite a bit. I doubt that they move him to wide receiver unless drastic measures came to it, which they really don't need him at this point to do that. But yeah, he will have a much more bigger receiver role this week. No, there's no timetable on Teray yet. Not yet. I never criticized Ballard, but I really wish he didn't overthink DK Metcalf. He took Ben Bannigan. Yeah, I know, but like 61 other teams passed up on DK. 61 other picks before DK Metcalf. I mean, nobody really knew what that guy was going to become. And honestly, he looks as good as he does, I think, in part of due to the fact that he's got Russell Wilson. He's looked really good. Don't get me wrong. I think he'd be good for any team that he played, but he wouldn't be this good unless he had a quarterback like Russell Wilson throwing to him, I think. Stephen Cook, good point, but his is really good as runner. Yeah, right. That's what he's talking about, Naheem. Eberflus says, guys who have a lot of loafs on game tape don't play much the next Sunday. A lot of loads on game tape don't play much the next Sunday. Who are you insinuating that for, Terrence? Who are you talking about specifically? Has had too many penalties for my liking. He had a couple in the first few weeks, but I think he's gotten better. I think he's gotten better. I hate 4 o'clock kicks. I don't know, man. Neither. I hate 4 p.m. kickoff too. I'm on the West Coast and I love waking up at 9:45 a.m. for the 1 p.m. games. I feel that, dude. I used to do that in college. When I was in college, my buddy and I, tradition every Sunday during football season, we would go to Dunkin' Donuts and we'd get a bunch of donuts and a nice coffee, and we get ready to come back to my place and watch some football, get ourselves mentally ready for some football. Do you think Julian Blackmon will play the entire game tomorrow? It should be time for him to stop getting limited snaps. I don't think he does. It might be another week or so before we see him get the 100% reps that we think. Again, there's no point in rushing him, at least not right now. You still have the safety depth. So don't push him too quick. What do you think of us bringing back Marcus Johnson being brought back to the practice squad? Marcus Johnson was activated. He was activated to the 53-man roster. He's on the 53-man roster now. So he might get a chance to play this week. I think it's actually a good move. I think this week could be Hot Rod's first chance to kick a game winner in the fourth. I don't think the Bears are going to lay down like the Jets did. I don't think so either. Maybe Tyquan Lewis on the lows. Who knows? With Foles playing, do you think we see more blitzes out of our defense? I do think we could see a few more than we normally do. I wouldn't say a ton of them because that's just not the Colts' forte. But if they're not getting pressured, then yes, look to them to do that. 1 p.m. games start at 10 a.m. for me. Yeah, that must be fun. Or show blitz, fall back into our zone to confuse Foles. Fall back into our zone to confuse Foles. It's always a possibility. What'd you go to college for, Derek? I went for sport management. That was my major in college. Kind of wish I could go back and do it a little bit different in regards to my minor. Because obviously my minor I've not used since college. So, but now I'm here with you guys. This is what I wanted to do for college, but I never really actually needed that. So, who knows what's going to happen, but that's what I went for. I went for sport management. You going to the Bengals game at home? I am. We finally bought season tickets for next year. Yes, Thomas Royal, I am going to that game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Which Colt has the wide receiver has the best game Sunday? Well, I'd say it'd have to be T.Y. Hilton. I think you need to get T.Y. involved, man. You absolutely need to. I hope Mo has another really good game. Yeah, I mean, Mo needs to have another good game to keep this team moving. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. They played some really tough teams the first 3 weeks. They played the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Steelers. That is tough for anyone, bro. I've been saying that once Mo was given the chance, he'd be one of the best tight ends in the league. Well, he certainly looked like one of them the last few weeks. Oh, shoot. Missed it. Where did I go? There it is. Colts been playing a bit of cover 3 Seattle-style defense with single high looks this year. Yeah, absolutely. And it seems to be working too. It seems to really be confusing defenses. And it's been great because of the pressure that we've been getting. Why is Okereke getting so many more snaps than Anthony Walker? It's due to the fact that Okereke provides you so much more in the pass game. That's what he does. Anthony Walker's still getting snaps, but I mean, yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that they think Okereke's miles ahead of Anthony Walker. I just think they're trying to game plan for that cover. Hey, Devin Church with another $5 super chat. Here's some juice for actually using your major to do what you're doing. We're all grateful. Devin Church, thank you so much, man. Very much appreciative of that. I'll drink some juice in honor of your juice. Hey, Devin, thank you so much again for another super chat. Thank you so much, man. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for, going to BG, doing what I did. Met some great friends, and, it kind of steered me indirectly into the direction that I want and that I'm at now. And I'm enjoying what I do. See you in the live stream tomorrow for first time. This was fun. Thanks for entertaining all my questions. Hey, Coach, no problem, man. Thank you. And I hope to see you in the live stream. Like you said, thank you so much. Colts match up with A-Rob. It's a good question. It's either Rock or it's Xavier Rhodes, but I don't know. I think you would have to go with the hot hand in Xavier Rhodes because he's taller and he's been playing so much better. For my English class, I had to write a poem and then read it to the class. I used that poem to end Ryan Grigson's career. I'm a big VCU fan. where he played basketball, went from my favorite college basketball team to favorite NFL team. If that ain't the damnedest thing. Yeah, Terrence, he's missed some holes, but remember, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's not used to it. Jonathan Taylor specifically said, this is not stuff I'm used to in college. This is all different. This is different. The NFL running and styles and everything, it's different for Jonathan Taylor than what he's used to. So we just got to give him a little more time. Sweet. Going to be in section 627 end zone. Didn't mean to buy an end zone ticket, but oh well. TY needs to be way more involved, and Mo is having a come out party. Hey, I hope so. Yeah, I don't know what section I'm in. I'm up in that 600 area, up there in the same area as you, but I'm on the sideline. Yeah, maybe we can meet up, Thomas, because that's pretty cool. Yeah, just rookie mistakes. He'll iron it out. It's going to just take him a little time. Nah, I don't know. Jay Taylor, that's so difficult, bro. That's so difficult to say. Have you seen the Chiefs right now? They look so damn good, dude. Man, now see you on the post-game live stream if you guys are doing one. Yeah, Elliot, we're definitely doing one, man. Our defense has been playing closer to the line too, haven't they? I feel like it's been paying off. Yeah, I think they have, and they definitely need to continue to do that. I think these corners thrive in that regard. They're not guys that are going to tip or tap with guys foot by foot. They're just not good enough for that, or not fast enough for that. I think their best is to get these receivers to earn the yards that they run for, and then that's what they're great at, is being able to turn their hips and make plays. We saw Xavier Rhodes do it. I want them to do more. We've been pressing wide receivers more, and it's paying off. Yeah, it is. I had a weird dream last night where Anthony Walker and Eric Walden were both writhing in pain on the field next to each other. Dreams can be nutty. You're damn right about that, Alex Jones. I need to hear that poem. Yeah, me too. Justin, maybe you should send it to me on Twitter, bro. Who do you see being the highest priority to resign their offseason? Rivers, Hilton, someone else? I'd say neither one of those. It has to be somebody on the defense, or it has to be on an offensive lineman. Ain't no way that I would sign those two over some of the other guys that need a contract. I will give JT all the time he needs because I know he'll figure it out. I agree. Mac's contract is up after this year, right? You think we're going to resign him? He's been a little injury prone, sadly. Yeah, I think that's what's going to be the potential downfall for him. He's going to need to sign a 1-year term for us to say, okay, if you stay healthy, then we got you. I just don't know. Colts special teams ranked 10th, Bears 22nd. Every little bit helps. Yeah, I absolutely agree. That's where it could potentially come in handy. We met 3 years ago, and I got her into the Colts. Smart man. You did it right. I'll hit you up. She'd love it. I'll shut up about non-Colt stuff now. Back to the game Sunday. Hey, you good, Thomas? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being in here. Always love the conversations. We might give Mac a 1-year prove-it deal. That's what I think. Man. Ugh. Just tired, boys and girls. It's catching to me right now. But I'm going to keep going for a little bit here. Go for you guys. Let's see here. Do you expect the offense to catch up, a more creative backfield with Hines, like what we thought at the beginning of the season? I do agree. I think the offense has been very vanilla. I think the Colts could open things up a lot more. Obviously, with the loss of Paris Campbell and Michael Pittman, it hurts a little bit. But I definitely think that we could see a few more things up their sleeve, especially now that they got all the tight ends back. Kenny Moore with another big sack. Hey, I certainly hope so, man. It definitely could happen. I'm actually looking forward to watching some guys like Fountain, Johnson, Cox, and Pascal Sunday. I want to see a breakout player again, like Cox did when he got 100 yards. I agree, man. So I certainly hope so. What did you see with Fountain? Do you think there's potential as a serviceable receiver? I did, because here's what the thing is I saw Darius Fountain making catches, and he had to hold on to that first one because he got hit right away. And the other one where he's practically laying on the ground, extending full blast to try and get that freaking catch. Dude, that was a great catch. I mean, Darius Fountain certainly looks like he's feeling good. He certainly looks good. I definitely think he could be serviceable. I think he could get a couple catches out of him. Some stuff to move the chains a little bit. It certainly worked last week, and that was his first game. He already had 2 catches, so I think he's got some confidence brewing with Phillip Rivers right now. I think he could be doing something good there. It's weird how a guy as small as Kenny is so good as a pass rusher, but hey, I ain't complaining. Again, it's never about the size. It's about what you can do with it. It really is. And don't make that into the joke. I know some of you are, but seriously, it's all about how do you make things work in regards to anything else. Kenny just knows how to create separation on guys. Anthony, what's up, man? How you doing, Anthony? Why does it take until after the first or second series for the Colts defense to get into sync? I don't know. You could say it's just nerves. You could say it's lack of knowing what to expect. It's mainly because the teams on offense have a game plan set, right? The first drive of the game, most of the time there's a game plan that the teams try to execute, right? Because most of them are thinking, oh, okay, well, we're most likely going to get, the ball at, probably around the 25-yard line, let's say. And that's where they game plan. They have strategic plays that they want to run, but they don't do that all the way through the game. And that's where I think that's where that could come from. Excuse me. Do you think the Colts should bring back Hooker? I'm not sure, to be honest. It might be something to just say move on from. We should keep Mack, and if we decide to let him go, we need to get some draft capital, at least a second rounder for him. I think his uninjured season is coming where he will be a beast. Could possibly be, man. Man. Any update on Teray's status? No, there's no update yet. I don't think we will since we got Blackman. I agree. Hey, what's up, Arrowhead? How you doing? Hey, Reese KFN. Hello, Colts Nation. Reese, good to see you, my guy. Good to see you. You got to tell me, dude, are you going to be in the stream tomorrow? I'm going to regret saying that, aren't I? Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, you guys suck. Oh, no. Oh, man. Reese. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Yeah, that's true. Run the dadgum ball. Yeah, totally. I think that's what they're definitely all saying. Hey, Reese KFM with the $2 super chat. Let's beat these Bears. Reese, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Very much appreciated. Sharon, you better be kidding with that, because I haven't seen anything on that. And if you're just saying that, that's not pretty cool. That's not cool, honestly. That's not cool if you're trying to make a joke out of that. Bold prediction, all 3 of the Colts tight ends catch a TD tomorrow. All right. Mo Alley Cox, Trey Burton, and Jack Doyle. All right. Thoughts on JT so far? I like him, but he struggles to find running lanes. Yeah, he's struggling right now. That's just because he's still adapting to how to run in the NFL right now. It's just something that every player has to deal with. And, the offensive line hasn't been outstanding in the running department either. So, this team's just got to do better in the running department. But I like JT because he gets those extra yards that you don't usually expect. Passing yards tomorrow. I expect another 200-yard game, probably what I would anticipate. All right, guys, I think I'm probably going to do this for another 10 minutes or so. Drop me some bold predictions. Drop me some hot takes or something. Let me see what you guys got. Did you hear that story where Joe Montana knocked out that intruder with his Heisman Trophy? Never seen that. Hello, sorry I'm late to this one. Reaper 360, you're all good, man. But hey, you coming to the live stream tomorrow? Is this Jonathan Taylor's breakout game? Well, if this is one, it is a possibility to do it because the Bears are average against the run this year. JT will get better vision, no doubt. I agree. By the way, I had some juice yesterday. Hey, Durang, you already know it, bro. I got my juice right here, bro. We about to have some juice tomorrow, I promise you. 26-20 Colts. All right. JT running over 100 yards and 2 TDs. I don't know about 2 TDs, but could be. We need TY to step up. Yes, you're right, J. Colt. Pulls 100 rushing yards and receiving. Jesus. Live stream tomorrow? Yes. I'll be going live at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Going live at 4 p.m. tomorrow for the game. Rivers 180 yards and 4 touchdowns. Wow. Oh, no. You guys are bringing in there. Grover will get 3 sacks tomorrow. Hey, bet. Xavier Rhodes gets another 2 picks this week. Hey. We roll over the Bears 24-6. Hey. Good, Anthony. I'm glad you'll be there. I'll check into this stream tomorrow for sure. Hey, Reese, I got you. Rich Kendall. Rich, you found your way over here, man. I know you're a member of RB's channel. No, there's not a call-in number. I'm just doing play-by-play. That's all I'm doing. Hilton has 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he's going to have another game that like what we normally see him do against the Texans, what you're telling me. TY is getting 100 yards and a touchdown. All right. Colts 23-17. All right. Hines takes the one to the house tomorrow, Hester style. Hey, if he can do what he did against the Panthers, bro, we killing them tomorrow. Either Mo or Trey will get 70 yards tomorrow. All right. That's a good one. Fountain has 2 TDs tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I hope so. Did you do your record prediction yet? Record prediction for or you're talking game score. I see that next comment. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but probably say 23-21 Colts. 27-17. Colts will find a way to stop Foles because Bears running game will be stopped by Indy's mighty defense. I agree. Bro, I'm starting to think you have Corona, not the beer with all that coffee. I don't know, man. I doubt it. I'm just tired, bro. I'm tired, and I get this way sometimes when I'm tired and I'm trying to do this. So I'm just gonna after the stream, I'm just gonna relax for the night. Just relax and wind down. I'll have to drink some more water though. I have to keep my voice prepared for tomorrow. I promise you. Maniac get 2 sacks, one of which is a strip sack. All right. Excited for Rondell if he plays. Same. Colts force 2 turnovers tomorrow. Okay. I'm hoping so. All right. Only way Colts come to lose if Rivers gets premature. Okay. By the way, love the podcast. Helps me get through my tough days. Thanks for all the updates and fun. Go Colts. Perceptions, Jeff, thank you so much, man. I'm super glad we're able to help you out through your tough days, man. I'm always here. If you ever want to reach out to me on Twitter, man, if you're ever having a rough day, just message me, man. My DMs are always open. Just message me if you need it. But yeah, I'm super glad that Cody and I are able to do that and help you get through some tough days every now and again. Thanks for the support, man. Really appreciate it. Darius Leonard gets a fumble recovery. All right. Darius also gets a pick. All right. Buckner with 4 sacks tomorrow. Jesus. He got to prepare them wings for tomorrow, guys. Yeah, I wish I had more wings to prepare here. Waiting for Darius Leonard fumbler's pick. Yeah, I know. We haven't seen a ton of Darius Leonard turnovers this year yet. Bears will struggle with faster backs. That was evident with Brian Hill last week. Okay. Buckner and Houston, 2 sacks each. Grover 1. Foles gets pulled. No way. No way. How has Darius Leonard been doing this year? I feel like we haven't seen a usual big play for him. Yeah, we haven't seen a ton of Darius Leonard. You know, it's just been one of those years that, you know, we just haven't seen a lot of the linebackers in total. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, if the defensive line's doing their job, it's helping the secondary more than it's helping the linebackers. It's not that Darius Leonard's been bad. It's just hasn't had as many opportunities to do anything crazy. So Colts have 1 interception, 4 sacks, allowed 2 touchdowns, but we still win 24-17. All right. Kevin Rudge, sup, daddy? Hey, what's up, son? How you doing, bro? Okay, we're doing that. Okay. All righty then. Rich Kendall, I know you're trying to be funny, bro, but I don't need that in my chat, please. I don't need that in my chat. Remember week 4. Colts winning 31-17. JT with 121 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. Okay. Too much talent now. Poor Leonard. That'd be funny. Oh, yeah, guys. Do you think the Colts go 3-and-out at some point this week? Do you think they go 3-and-out? The Colts are the only team in the NFL that doesn't have a 3-and-out so far this year. The only team that doesn't have a 3-and-out yet. And I'm hoping that they don't this week. 3-and-out and turnovers lead to less Darius Leonard impact. That's true. That's very true. Thanks, Derek. I was going to put him in timeout, but you beat me to it. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. Hot take. Derek takes over the world. Hey, we're just getting started here, baby. We're at 3,400. We're only getting started with this, baby. First, we got to take over the Colts universe. You know, we're just trying to implant our name very well here in the Colts universe. So we got to start with that. Saying a no, Colts will not go 3-and-out. The streak continues. Bought a Jonathan Taylor jersey. All right. Or shirt. Okay. Gotcha. Yes, they will. Gotcha. My game score was 33-17. All right. Arrowhead, I don't know. I think Cody has a better chance. Justin, you tripping, bro. You tripping. You're tripping if you think Cody has a better chance of going off over me, man. Just put us on the debate stage. That would be fun. That would be fun putting us on the debate stage and just let us go at it. You got Cody with the facts and the stats and me with the emotion. I have a few facts in my head as well. I just have that emotion and I have that personality that just I would slam my table, but I'm afraid my camera will cut out. Which game's watching today? I have none that I'm watching. You doing play-by-play or Cody? I am. I'm going to do it this week. If Cody's available to do that next week, then he'll probably do it then. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you guys again so much for tuning it out or turning up with me in here. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been my usual self today. I know I just had a rough day and I'll get better though. no problems there. I'll probably be better for tomorrow. Just get some good rest. And I'll have some good rest tomorrow too, because obviously the game is until 4. So I'll have a chance to, what 1:00 game will y'all be watching? I have no idea. You, Cody, and Lawrence in a debate. I'm going Lawrence. Yeah. Lawrence, if we're talking film, then yes. Why do you think we've had so many issues on third down? We've been so good the last couple of years. I think it's just lack of execution. It's pretty much it. It's pretty much just lack of execution. Just got to get better. All right. So I think that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. And I hope to see every single one of you in the live stream for the play-by-play tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Love you all and so appreciate the support as always.